Welcome back to the My Pro Golfer channel. Jeremy Franks coming to you here from the range at Summerfield Crossings Golf Club. And today, one of our comments from a past video has asked me specifically about backswing position. And in today's episode of How to Play Golf, we're gonna get really specific on why your backswing should look a certain way and how it can be personalized to you to make sure that you're hitting the balls as solid as possible. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode. Here at My Pro Golfer, you know we like to keep things simple. And today, I've got a special gift for you to help you never miss a 5-foot putt again. Click the link below and download today. All right, now that was a well-struck golf ball. And if you saw the swing there really closely, you can notice how the shaft angle on the ground to my body kind of went back the same way on the same line. There was no up here, down there, and around, and that's not by accident. I try to really get good at customizing my positions so that I can strike the ball solidly. But if you look on tour, there are all kinds of backswings. And those are just preferences of each tour player. So what you got to remember out there is you got to prepare yourself to think, is this for me? Is it timely? Because there's a lot of information out here on YouTube. And so based on what you do in your setup and in your turn, in your impact position and transition, and your finish, you're gonna do a lot of different things with the club, okay? If I throw a football and I'm trying to just do something soft, it's football season, and a lot of people are not out here today because they're watching football, the arm angles and everything kind of comes out based on the situation. So if I got to go deep, I got to get loaded up and throw far. If I'm going to go short, I can get a little quick and fast. And so your golf swing is actually simpler than making transitions on the football field. It's the way it should be done every time. And so what you need to find is, all right, in function, the goal is to strike the golf ball solid. So if we get set up accurately, that's your natural swing plane. So you see the two rods there. I'm gonna stick one above. That's one spot. You can see how that kind of matches up with that 8-iron. I'm gonna stick one below. All right, and if you get yourself set up, now you'll notice that you're in between those two rods. That is in function the best down the line approach to taking that spot back to impact. And so what you wanna feel is from knowing that your swing plane is in here and you want to have that path on those lines so that you can strike the ball solidly every time. What feels good to you? Does this feel good? Well, good. If that feels good, what's it doing to your body? If you go way inside, your tendencies are going to move forward. Just like if I was to throw a football and I had to bring it back here, well, I got to do something pretty significant to get going forward. I'm going to move my body in a different direction. The club really adapts to what the body's doing. So as long as we're athletic, getting built into our swing plane and path, in a perfect world, the system would work on that plane, load, come back down on that plane, and unload. But that may not be comfortable for you. So if we can't repeat it, it doesn't matter what the path looks like on the way back. We've got to find a way to get you comfortable. So a lot of people will take the club up, set it really quickly and early and rotate through the shot. And some people will take it back longer and more fluid and be more relaxed in that sensation. So you kind of want to think about yourself as like, what does my swing look like on camera now? Before I change my backswing, what is it naturally doing? Am I striking the ball solid? So videotape yourself next, pause this video, check what you look like in your backswing and in your downswing, and then I'm going to explain the next piece of how to bring that backswing into perfect, succinct positions of your overall golf swing. All right, so hopefully you took the time to check your golf swing and see what it was, and it's okay if you didn't. It's, you know, you wanted to just keep watching the video, that's fine. There's plenty of information here if you're in your house. And what I want you to start to do to kind of really evaluate your backswing is just start by by taking the club halfway back. So halfway is going to be kind of getting the club parallel to your belt buckle line on the back swing. And so then from there, hit a full shot. Boom, all the way through the shot. Just take it back halfway, and from right there, see what it feels like for your body to engage and hit a full shot. Then I want you to go back to 3/4, somewhere about here. Feel that engagement. You can even kind of pause here, but kind of feel like you're athletic, like you're going to go throw the club through the impact zone. And then from there, I want you to take it past 3/4 and just feel what it feels like. When you start to feel compression and a solid contact and that ball really starting to jump, it's kind of the position that you want to feel like from a distance standpoint in your backswing. And then from there, a lot of the biggest question that I've had was, when do I hinge my wrists? It's more going to be in the comfort zone of when you hinge your wrists. So it's something that you shouldn't really think about too much. You should allow the distance of the club traveling to naturally hinge. So you'll see guys like Rory McIlroy, Ernie Els, they'll try to kind of preset their wrist hinge, and that's trying to create the club in a position that doesn't feel that comfortable to them. So they've got to work on it. My goal for you, especially depending on what level of player you are, just get yourself comfortable without thinking about wrist hinge, but get that club away from you. Get that width, okay? Let the natural weight of the club go. Once you start getting into positions where you're talking about Rory McIlroy and Ernie Els, they've all got professional swing coaches helping them find the precise positions to be in with their wrists and their hand angles to hit the ball just ever so slightly different. So it's not super important for you to think about wrist hinge on the way back. It's more important to understand depth and how far the club needs to get back to come back to the ball and create solid contact for you. After that, if you want to get more precise, then I want you to think about lesson regularity and hiring an instructor to get you to that next piece. One of the things we love to do here at Summerfield is take really good players and help them reach their goals. You're going to see a lot of that in the future here on our channel. And one of the things we get to do in that process is get really specific and really detailed so that the ball does just something slightly different in the air that helps that player play better golf.
Hey, just want to remind you to not forget on getting your free gift below on how to never miss a 5-foot putt.
All right, so lastly, backswing is an important piece of the puzzle. And if you struggle with it, let's really talk about some things that you can do. So I'm not going to bump my foresight here. I'm going to get this out of the way, but here's something I want you to think about just from a backswing standpoint. It's a really easy drill that you can do. And you see my little short club there. I take that in the house, I swing that a lot, I work on my positions a lot. Get a mirror and make sure that you're putting that club in your backswing on the line that matches up the video you took with the most solid strikes, and try to see your body and your mind develop those positions. And then from a little bit of extra help, your bag is a great tilt of the shaft angle. Most of you are gonna crush your golf bag on your backswings, especially if you're a fader or slicer, you're gonna have that club be smashed back in there. Try to feel that angle and just try to take the handle and the club over the golf bag, and that's gonna set you in a pretty good position in the back of your golf swing. If you like this video, like it. If you like it, subscribe to the channel. We got videos like this every week that come out at Thursdays at 6 o'clock. And I just want to be a part of your journey to get better at golf each and every day. So thank you for being a part of this channel. Thank you for watching, and comment below. This specific video came from a comment from one of our subscribers. I want to get to your comments as well, and I'll be happy to do a video about them each week going forward. We'll see you next Thursday at 6 a.m.